We're talking about the fact what teams could be wildcards to trade for Damian Lillard. Yossi Gozlan wrote this article for Hoops Hype, and he's linked down below. And it's been nearly 2 months since he asked it. And you guys remember last year, Donovan Mitchell, we thought was going to go to the Knicks, and then he ended up on the Cavs. So today we're going to talk about that. I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below, and let's get right into it. The first team they have here as dark horses to get Mr. Damian Lillard is, of course, the New Orleans Pelicans. They've done business with this team before, so why not go back to the meeting room and see if they want to do a deal? And it probably would have to involve Zion Williamson. All right, they're not trading back CJ McCollum, ladies and gentlemen. As much as I know you Blazers fans would hate that, that's not what's going to happen. What's going to happen is the fact that Mr. probably Zion Williamson or Brandon Ingram, but we've heard Brandon Ingram is someone that they like to think of as a leader in the locker room. So I don't know the likelihood of them actually trading Brandon Ingram, and that's why it goes to, I think we might be seeing a guy by the name of Zion Williamson potentially be the guy who could end up getting traded. And I don't even mean that jokingly. I'm like dead serious, because that's the only player, if I'm the Portland Trailblazers, that I'd be accepting. And then of course all the other nuance stuff, but the Pelicans do have a trade package if they're willing to give up the players required, that they could blow out the Miami Heat from the water. And that's the thing, the players that they have the teams that they have listed on this article are guys that you and I we're aware of, but we aren't thinking. But the reason why they're legit is because they can blow out the Heat's offer. And like I said, right here, they can add Zion or Brandon Ingram with Trey Murphy, Dyson Daniels, Jose Alvarado, Jordan Hawkins, and even send out CJ McCollum to a third team. But like, again, it wouldn't be all those players. It's a combination. The next one I've talked about before, the Raptors. I actually think the Raptors are dark horses for James Harden and doing a 1-year rental there because it would be cheaper. But this is a team that could send you either Pascal Siakam, but you would probably either want OG Anunoby or Scotty Barnes. It'd probably be a Scotty Barnes trade because you're rebuilding. And I just think this is unrealistic. So I'm not even going to put it there, and it's a lot more difficult. So if it was going to happen, it would have happened. Orlando. I've actually heard this one floated out before, and it's due to the fact that they would probably, do a bunch of deals. And I've heard the whole thing is that they can offer up to 5 first-round picks, and the deal could literally be like Markelle Fultz, Cole Anthony, Jalen Suggs, Chuma Okeke. Okay, we could also throw in, if you guys want Caleb Houston. Maybe even, I think we would keep Anthony Black. You guys can have Gary Harris if you want. You can basically have everyone except Wendell Carter Jr., Paulo Banchero, Franz Wagner, and Anthony Black. We'll send you all the picks and stuff. I could see this one actually being a realistic deal, even if people don't want to admit it. This one's actually very realistic, and keep your eyes out for it, because I think it's one that people just aren't considering. Not that they don't want to consider it. It's just it's more the fact that I think people are scared to think that this actually could quite possibly happen. And that's where I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you guys expect to happen, and why, with this year's upcoming training camp around the corner? Do you think Dame will be still on the roster when training camp starts? Now let's move to the next team, the Utah Jazz. The Utah Jazz, they're saying, could offer Walker Kessler and Colin Sexton in a deal. I doubt John Collins and Lauri Markkanen would be included, but they do have 5 players on rookie scale contracts like Ochai Agbaji as well. So those are all possibilities right there that we might not even be thinking about, but we might as well, because it's quite possible. And I think, depending with how everything goes and how it all plays out, I'm quite interested to see where they keep him. I think he's going to the East. You don't keep a guy of his caliber in the West, but that's going to be it for me. I hope you guys did enjoy. Quick little video right here just talking about the fact that, Damian Lillard could be traded to a surprise team.